All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this. Wow, look what's going on with CIDM. Just made a quick little pop. How's everybody doing this lovely Thursday? Good to see you all. Bonnie, good to see you all. All right, good. As you know, we're broadcasting live right now, not only in the Cyber Group room, but if you guys want to see visual, I always recommend all of you guys to log into both rooms. We're on YouTube Live, so go to YouTube Live, log in there, and you get to see my beautiful hats, great expressions, you know, my lovely cat, Chloe, and all that good stuff. But most importantly, why we all here, we're here to look what's going on with the market. And we're going to look at some of the trades that we're looking at. And I want to start off talking about the CIDM. The CIDM, I don't know what the hell happened with this stock, but I wish I still had my position from yesterday. I was doing a phase 3 class, and I had a few thousand shares of it. And, let me just bring it back from yesterday. You could see what happened. There we go. So you can see right here, stock had a really nice pop, and then she kind of backed off. And you could see like all the way up until what was that? 3, 4, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. The thing finally made a big pop, and the thing's really been doing really, really well for us. So we've done really well with the CIDM. I think the news is out that they cut a deal with Roku. Obviously, that's big business, big news right there. But it's okay. Listen, one thing we always teach you here at Cyber Trade University is that you can always buy it back tomorrow, right? You can always buy it back. So anyway, I bought it, I sold it, I bought it, I sold it. A lot of you guys did really well with it. She's making a nice little run right now. It looks like news just came out on something, kind of popped it. I'm gonna go bring up the level 4 really quick right here so you guys see what's going on. So you can see right here on the level 4. Which is, by the way, today, for any of you that's on YouTube and Facebook Live that, want to know more about how to trade with level 3 and level 4, we're going to talk a lot about it today. You could see this is obviously, where we talk about iceberg orders. But getting back to this, you could see that there was a bid just came in here, and it just ran the stock right up. And, we traded it all the way since 8 o'clock this morning from like 2:30, and it just kept going up, backed off, going back off, and so on. But yeah, the stock's doing great. I don't know if anyone jumped into it, but we're doing pretty well. Now, for some of you here before we start going through the watch list and playing the stock, this CIDM, I just want to cover what we traded yesterday. And let me see what we got going on here. Yeah. All right. So what we traded yesterday, before we get into these stocks, GNUS, let me just bring up that one. So that one is piggybacking from yesterday to today. We did really well with that stock yesterday. You could see at 8 o'clock this morning, it ran from 450 all the way to 750, and she's moving again. Had beautiful Fausto flags right there. You could see you could see that had a lot of consolidation. We all know what consolidation does. We know watching on level 3 how they play that stupid game. And sure enough, you guys did really well. She was a little fast moving. You could see it even right now. She's got a little bit of move, but she's up 18%. That one also is going back on the watch list, the GNUS. I had somebody here. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and regarding about, thinking, doesn't know want day trade, doesn't know want a swing trade, doesn't know if you want an options trade. And I hear this. I talk about this all the time. I just want to reiterate again. You want to be a good options trader? Well, who's more wealthy, the guy that owns the house or the guy that rents the house? So the thing is this: when you trade options, you can do very well with options, but you damn well better know how to trade a stock first and be a good stock trader, because the movement of the stock makes an option move. You just don't jump into it because it's got good leverage, and whatever. And I like options. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to knock it, but a lot of people trade options for the wrong reasons. Swing trading. Everybody likes to, I don't know. If I want to spend the time on, swing trading. You know what? Swing trading is great, but you got to know how to get in and out of position to swing trade. You got to know, it's a lot more involved, a lot more engaged. And you know what? How are you going to know what to swing trade if you don't even know what's going on over the course of the day, right? Because if you were a swing trader in this coronavirus type of a catastrophe, you would have got crushed. And if you were a day trader, you all know that's how we picked the bottom on a lot of these stocks. And we sat and we wait and we wait and we waited and we waited and we waited. And boom, there you go. Look what's going on with all the airline stocks. They're all doing great. Casino stocks. You know, you just know how to browse looking around. Not to say, oh, you know, what's Tesla options doing all day long? Or maybe I'll trade Facebook. There's a lot of other stocks that you can make so much more money. Or, you know, Amazon's getting beat up. Maybe it's a good buy. Yeah, great. You go spend, you know, $2,000 on a stock. Okay. There's a lot of other stocks that are doing great. Steve Wynn, you know, look at that stock, $40, almost at 90. Now they're opening up. You know, I mean, there's a lot of good stocks out there to trade. So anyway, a couple other stocks I want to cover because I want to get through the watch list. SAVA was another nice move yesterday, 240 to 380. Once again, short term, you don't got to work really hard. You can see that you're done within an hour. APPS was another one we traded yesterday. She's kind of holding pretty strong here going into this afternoon, but you could see that it had a nice pop from 2 days ago. It continued from yesterday, went from 780 to 920, and she's pretty good this morning. I might put that on a second protocol list, APPS. All right. And then obviously the NIO, that thing was just like an animal. It's an animal. It's back on the watch list. The stock is going back. The only problem with INO is that the stock is a little bit volatile, trades a shitload of shares. Look at the level 3 on the right-hand side right here. Look at the matrix on the TradeStation platform. I mean, it's just, that's the only reason why I don't like trading the stock. Just trades way too many shares. So that's the only concern I have. Now, the big news also, INO is out. NVAX is out regarding, they wrote them off yesterday. Both tanked, regarding about the coronavirus stock. So MRNN looks like it's back in business again. It had a nice little pop. It's looks like it's making a little bit of a Fausto flag right here. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. So that one's also going to watch list. All right. So let's go back to stocks that are moving this morning. Now, let me see what we got going over here. All right. So a couple of stocks that are going on this morning. So the CIDM, we know the news on it. We've been trading it all morning. It's getting extremely volatile. It's up 177% today. I think as people start watching coming in the morning, this thing is starting to pick up some momentum. I'm not afraid to jump in and jump out of it. I've done well with it all morning. I still wish I had my stock from yesterday, but it's okay. I bought it back this morning. And it's you know, and we were trading it all morning in a cyber group room. So you guys did great looking into it. And I'm still considering jumping back into it, looking this morning. One stock also I'm looking at. I'm looking to short. I'm actually short right now. Zoom. Why would I short Zoom? Market's doing great. Zoom went up so much, and you could see here from pre-market, it's making lower lows. All right. So I'm looking at Zoom. I shorted a little late. I'm short right now at 230. What is it? Yeah, 223. I'm short right now. So I'm waiting for it to break this major support levels. If it does, I think it's going to be some profit take. This stock has been a great swing trade. We've done, listen, I short stocks that I'm long on a swing trade. Okay. So we've been long this stock since 120. I know a bunch of us have it here. When it took right here, when it finally broke out, we bought it here, went up, it came back down. So we did great with this stock. So as a day trade, I'm shorting. As a swing trade, I'm still a fan of it. I will get out, but listen, I mean, we did so well with Zoom. It's got to really take a hit to really book that profit. But as of right now, as a day trader, I'm short. In right now in pre-market. DLPN, another one right here that's moving pretty nicely. Unfortunately, it's a penny stock. You know, I'm not a fan of penny stocks. You hear me say that all the time because, once again, if I got to keep repeating it, I can't follow the level 3 orders on the stock. But she is doing pretty well. Let me change the time frame so you can see a little bit better on a tick move. You could see that she definitely popped up really nicely right now. That one is working pretty well. XSPA, another one we found this morning too. Stock $1.40 to $1.75. And you know what's weird? They're all starting to move right now. I found them earlier. We found them earlier, but now they're like, they're moving awfully pretty late. John said worth watching the NIO. Listen, the stock is, we've traded it. It's on the watch list. We're going to keep an eye on that one also. I mean, the CIDM has obviously been our best bet right this morning. This one's another one that's up pretty. It's up about a buck. It's up 16%. A lot of orders. Look at these iceberg orders. You got a 65,000 share seller at $2. So we understand why it kind of like backed off at that resistance. But stocks got good movement. 4 million shares. If you're a beginner trader and don't know, how to get in, one of the biggest things I think I always tell everyone when we teach you how to trade at CyberTrade University, it's not about teaching you how to make money and brag. It's about controlling your losses. And I think a lot of people are starting to realize, like, wow, never really thought about that. So, when you get into a position, you just got to know where to get in and where to get out of certain positions. And, you got to know how to fight your battles when it comes to certain stocks like this. So you got to be really cautious on certain ones. SAVA, you know what? I hate Spirit Airlines. I would never fly it. I tried it once, had a horrible experience. Second time I had it, I even had a worse experience. But doesn't mean I still won't trade it. I still won't make money with it. So I know a lot of you this morning, a lot of traders traded it. It's been doing good. It's got a nice little push. So we're doing pretty well with that one. What else that we got here? I'm getting a little nervous with I'll be honest with you guys, I'm getting a little nervous with my DraftKings. We're doing great on the swing trade on DraftKings. I know a lot of us all own it at $20. I averaged up around 24 again. Stock ran to 46. Remember what I told you? If you go back and in the archives of my YouTube channel, and I said this, what I did not like about DraftKings, it was going up too fast. It's going up too fast, like Zoom. Zoom went up way too fast, okay? But when you break all-time highs, there's nothing to resist them going any higher. So, do I still think it's going to be a great swing trade, maybe a great investment? Absolutely. Now you're starting to see things starting to open up. I think and that's what's happening with the casino stocks. Things are starting to open up. Airlines starting to open up. Everybody obviously know what's going on with the riots going on. And somebody made a really good point. If you could protest, which you should, and they were first of all telling you about social distancing, and the coronavirus, this, that. Meanwhile, you got thousands of people out there protesting. I don't think there's social distancing. Okay. So what they're saying is, well, if you could protest, which is everyone's, God-given right, well, then let's open up the stores. Let's open up the store. Why can't we not open? And that's what's happening right now. I think they're starting to realize, like, well, listen, if you could go out there and all have these huge gatherings, then, what's the difference if, because this could be a little bit of a scam, this whole coronavirus. I mean, maybe not, but, it's probably not as bad as people thought it is. And we'll find out in 2 weeks, because if it was really true with the social with coronavirus, unfortunately, all those people who are in those things are going to get very awfully ill. And we'll find out in 2 weeks. But I think a lot of people are starting saying, well, if they could do that, let's open up the stores and whatever. And that's what's happening with the stock market. Do you guys even realize the NASDAQ is less than 2% from the high? 2% after this whole catastrophe. We're only 2% away from the high on the NASDAQ, okay? Mark my words, Dow will be there by October, okay? Back to normal. Once everything starts to open up. So you had some great opportunities out there to make some really big money here. So we got that one. What else we got? Oh, NKLA. Okay. So we all know what happened. NKLA, they changed the stock symbol. Stock is doing phenomenal. So keep an eye on this one too. And then the mRNA, we're going to keep an eye on that one due to the coronavirus. So I just think that this whole vaccine thing might not get the status and the hype after seeing what happened with the riots, but we'll find out in 2 weeks. We'll find out in 2 weeks, because they say if those people didn't put themselves in, confinement to get better, then we could see that this whole thing was just a really bad flu. That's the way it looks like. All right. Anything else out there? Ben you made 20 cents from VISL. Yeah, that was a great move right there. Look at that one. Beautiful pop. Nice trade. VISL. What do they do? I have absolutely no idea, and I don't care. All right, guys. Anything we're missing? Anybody on YouTube Live or Facebook Live? or LK. You got, listen, dump the ones that are moving and run with the winners. Okay. We're doing great with everything else. Stick with that. All right. Michael just made in the room 47 cents in CIDM. All right. You know what? I gotta share that and show everybody. Oops. Hope I didn't do that. There we go. Look at that. Look at all those trades right there, everyone. Ben, you made $2.20 on eBay. Michael just made 47 cents on that. By the way, for some of you that are on YouTube Live, just to show you, look at the watch list. We start at 7:50 in the morning. Look right there. Look at those times. Everyone's here. Look, we start exactly at, look what time we started. And then everybody, look at all these trades. CIDM, Fausto, Wayne above over 100, which is the casino stock. All right. So would you buy Hertz? No, I wouldn't buy Hertz. Why would I buy Hertz when I could trade CIDM? It's got more volatility, more action. You know, trade the money. That's what you have to do. Trade the money. We're not to trade Hertz right now. Okay. We're not trade Hertz. Was it HTZ? Is that the symbol? I think wrong winner. Traded Hertz already. Look, it's not going. It's 80 cents. All right. Anything else I'm missing I did not call out? All right. So before we go, everybody, today I got two big events. I'm going to be on Mad Head Fun at 10 o'clock. Lot of speakers. And then we're going to be doing our own event today at 12 o'clock. Every week on Thursday at 12 o'clock, I'm going to be doing an exclusive event talking about high-frequency trades. And for everybody here that wants to register and find out more about it, all you have to do is go to our website, and I'll just post it up there. I'm going to basically talk about iceberg orders, how to beat market manipulation. So if you have not registered yet, the link's up there on the screen. Just click on it, and guys, get registered for it. Listen, you have to learn before you can earn. You see what we're trading in pre-market. You see what's going on in today's volatility. Don't lose this opportunity. There are some great markets out there. People are printing money out there. I'm just excited because I've been waiting for this for 13 years. And now you have your opportunity, you know, and some people like that. I missed the boat. Listen, when you and I die, the stock market will still be here. So it's never too late to learn. Okay. If that was the case, colleges would be out of business. All right. That's the way I look at it. They're like, oh, is it too late to be a lawyer? Is it too late to be a doctor? Is it too late to be, you know, an engineer? Is it too late to be? Listen, it's never too late. We're always looking for it. There's always new companies going public, whatever it is. But you got to learn before you can earn. You can't trade by yourself. All right. All right, guys. You got the watch list, and we got everything going. We got those two big events. Good luck today. Happy trading. Be safe. We'll be back. So I'll see everybody back here at 12 o'clock for the for our open house. And if we'll see you back at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. Like I said, if you don't make money in the morning, you can always trade the afternoon. And let me tell you, the afternoon I thought was probably better yesterday than the morning. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe. And see you back at 12.